Hello, friends, and welcome to the only show that you are allowed to stink and still be cool. You are watching It Stinks right here on the Boom Broadcasting. As we press on into March with spring knocking right at the door, I can see it getting closer and closer to me. You're starting to get to that time where we're starting to wrap up a lot of season finales to give us a break. Then we go right back into it in the middle of March. So when you start getting these mid-season finales, guess what? You find out which show is going to make it and get a renewed season and which show this may be the last one. The times are getting tight for a lot of production companies, and this is when they start making cuts and trimming to see which show and which series continues on for another series, and which one they say, guess what? It stinks. You're out of here. It stinks right here on the Boom Broadcaster. Also, we'll be breaking some very big, important news. So make sure you stay tuned with that. And as we always say, friends, even if your favorite show gets canceled, you don't have to worry. You don't have to fret. Boom Broadcasting, we got you covered right here on the Boom Broadcasting.
Quiet on the set. Can we please have quiet on the set?
It stinks.
Welcome back, friends, and I'm so glad to be here as we talk about some shows that are coming to a halt, coming to an end. And I'm a little pissed right now. I'm a little mad because two of these shows I did not expect to see them wrapping up so abruptly right now. I thought they would be around for at least the next 4 to 5 years because they were good shows. But CBS is making cuts. And when you start making cuts, you got to cut down on some production. And you start weeding out, seeing which ones can we keep and which ones maybe we need to go ahead and cut ties. Now, CBS has one show that's still on the bubble. That's The Equalizer with Queen Latifah. Good show right there if you haven't watched on CBS. That was on the bubble. So we don't know what's going to happen with that one. But we're going to start with the biggest breaking news for TV shows was that happened yesterday is we found out. If you're a fan of Tuesday Night FBI, I remember I was at a county commissioners meeting, and the county commissioner said on Tuesday night around about 7 o'clock, hey, we got to pick it up. It's FBI night. And I started smiling because I literally said, hey, you're an FBI guy? He said, oh, yeah, man, I love FBI. Most Wanted, International, the regular one, FBI. Watch all of them, man. Between Remy, Jubilo, AO, all of them, Solely, all of them, just love every one of them. I say, man, I'm a big FBI guy too, hey, because I like Dick Wolf. I like the Chicago series. Dick Wolf writes that. I like the one called on Prime. Dick Wolf writes that. I'm a big Dick Wolf fan when it comes to TV because it's just great TV and great shows. And so we had a great conversation about FBI. And then yesterday I found out on a Tuesday, so disrespectful of CBS to do it on a Tuesday on FBI night, that two of the biggest spinoffs from the FBI franchise would not be continuing on. FBI International will be coming to an end this season, and also FBI Most Wanted will be coming to an end. Why would they cancel such a great show that's had a great storyline? I enjoy Most Wanted even more now because of Remy. To me, Remy really makes the show. So now the question is, with both of these shows now canceling, you got Jason on FBI International, with both of them canceling with the Fly team and the Most Wanted team, will they bring some of that cast to the FBI show? And we seen that with The Rookie. You remember when The Rookie Feds got canceled with Niecy Nash? They brought the cast over to The Rookie and just had them come in and work with the LAPD and still be federal and government employees for the FBI. So we see that with The Rookie. Will they do that with FBI? I truly hope so. I really feel like there is a place for Remy on the FBI network, especially working with the FBI with Jubilo, AO, and them. I really feel like Remy could do good with them. So I'm hoping that they bring a lot of them. You got to bring Tiffany because that's Soli's baby mama. So she's got to continue to be on the show. You just can't have Soli and the child and just push her out. So they got to kind of find a way to merge both of those shows into the LPI. That was the biggest one out of all of them. The rest of them we saw coming. We go to Cartoon Network. Don't know if you guys watched Cartoon Network. I did watch Craig of the Creek in the summer with my daughter during COVID. We were all at home. We were working from home very remotely. So I had to watch a lot of Disney shows, a lot of Cartoon Network shows. And Craig of the Creek was pretty good. If you have not watched it, check it out. It's about some kids and they hang at the creek. I mean, if I was a kid, this would probably be one of my favorite shows to watch on Cartoon Network. Now, growing up, when I had Cartoon Network, we had Space Ghost, Coast to Coast. We had the Powderpuff Girls, Dexter's Laboratory. You know, we had the classics I still watch on Cartoon Network. But the Craig of the Creek was good. So Craig of the Creek is coming to an end right there on Cartoon Network. And another show that we used to watch during that COVID remote season when I was working at home, beating the walls down, couldn't get out of the house, pumping iron every day. Well, I was like the Rock, clanking and banging iron, watching TV, watching Netflix, everything to come on. Disney Channel, Moon Girl and Devil Dinosaur. And I thought they did good with Moon Girl with Disney. Moon Girl was pretty decent. Because if you read the comics, and I'm a big Marvels fan, so I read the Marvels comics. Moon Girl was actually the smartest person in the Marvel series. She was more smarter than Mr. Reed from the Fantastic Four. But what they did was she was a high schooler then. They kind of dulled it down to where she was more like a middle school child trying to fight crime at night and be a student in the daytime. So that was pretty good. So to see that one come to an end, I was a little sad. But Moon Girl was good. Like I said, I was watching those in the remote COVID season and became a fan of them. Jumping over to Fox, we knew this was coming to an end. They announced at the beginning 911 Lone Star. Of course, 911 got picked up by ABC. They did not pick up Lone Star. Lone Star was scheduled to get picked up by Netflix. They're still working the deal. I think if you're going to do it, Lone Star should have been the one you get. To me, Lone Star is the better show than 911. No disrespect, like Angela Bassett, loved the 911 series, but I'm more involved with what they got going over there in Austin, Texas in the 911 series. To me, Lone Star is the better show. Hoping that will get picked up by Netflix. Hoping Netflix continues that one on. Hey, Netflix, you also got to keep on. Bring Heels back. We said it on the nightcap. We're going to say it again. Bring Heels back. Now you look over there at Netflix. Of course, we knew some things were going to come to an end. Cobra Kai. We knew that was it. They announced it. Big announcement. Big send-off. Cobra Kai had got to the point where, you know, it was no reason bringing it back. The kids had started outgrowing the parts they're playing. So you can't recycle and bring in a whole new cast. You just come in to wrap it up and bring it to an end. Now, would they take the end of this, plus with the new Karate Kid movie with Jackie Chan and Ralph Mariano in it, could they take Cobra Kai and all this and combine together to make another movie to start a series of a franchise? I think so. So definitely be seeing Cobra Kai again. Squid Games, season 3. It's not wrapping up. They're going to do a season 4. Then they're wrapping up. So that's not a got cut. That's one kind of like how it was with Cobra Kai. We let you know we're going to do another season, and then that's it. Stranger Things, same thing. Didn't get cut. Kids have grown up. Just going to do another season to wrap it up, and we're done. Jump over to Paramount Plus. Frasier's coming to an end after 2 seasons. Really thought that Frasier just didn't hit like he did when it was Seinfeld, all that stuff. Just really didn't hit like I thought it was. I watched it. It was good, but just, you know, it just didn't do good enough. And I see a Paramount Plus had to juggle between the FBI's, Frasier, or trying to figure out they're going to keep the Equalizer. SWAT's on the bubble again. SWAT's been on the bubble 2 times. This is the 3rd time SWAT's on the bubble. Can they survive another round of cuts? We don't know. SWAT's on the bubble. So you had to get rid of Frasier. Because now that makes it kind of be like, well, we can keep the Equalizer in production and maybe we can keep SWAT in production. If SWAT survives one more season, you talk about a show that's been on the bubble 3 times survive. It's pretty amazing. Now heading over to I just spoiled it, to the Peacock. They're not cutting the show. They're going to do a season 4. Season 4 will be the final season, Bel-Air. So if you haven't watched Bel-Air, go catch up season 1 all the way so you get ready for season 4. Knew this was coming to an end. Just felt like, because it's not the comedy Fresh Prince of Bel-Air that we used to see with Will Smith, a more serious show about Will, that this will only be able to last about 4 to 5 seasons, and then you had to cut ties with it. So they're going to wrap everything up this season. Now we head over to our last channel. That is the Prime Video. Pretty much only thing on Prime Video I see coming to an end is Bosch Legacy. Good show over there on Prime Video. If you haven't seen it, 3 seasons, they're going to wrap things up. But the biggest one out of all of them was the FBI Most Wanted and the FBI International. 6 seasons of Most Wanted, 4 seasons of International, and they are pulling the plug on it and moving on. Gotta see them compete. Juice like they did with the Rookie. Bring them in on FBI. You can mix them in on different episodes. So much you can do. Hate to see that one come to an end because it's one of my favorites, but we know that can happen. ABC, the Connors are coming to an end. When Roseanne left due to the controversy and you had to make it more about the Connors and not Roseanne, you just knew it wasn't going to be long. Roseanne was the reason for the show. She had a great show back in the 80s and 90s. They tried to revamp it. Looking forward to it. Roseanne got into some controversy, and so they had to pull off and make it about the Connors. And you just felt like it didn't ever feel like it did back in the 80s and 90s when it was Roseanne. Hate to see that one come to an end, but we knew that one. The writing was on the wall. Viewership was very down on that one, so we knew that was going to be one that you just didn't see hang around. So a lot of shows are coming and going. FBI right now has been canceled. Like we said, the Equalizer is on the bubble. SWAT's on the bubble. ABC got a few shows on the bubble. So we'll see what happens. But you're watching Instincts right here on the Boom Broadcasting. And another breaking news, big announcement. That's right. We've been holding off for almost 4 months now, maybe 3 months. We've been holding off to discuss arguably the greatest movie of the 2024 era, which is called Wicked. We told you we were going to do it. Me and my daughter are going to review it. She's going to try to get in and give her some takes on Wicked. And she was going to tell me we wanted to do it right around Christmas before the holidays. She said, Dad, let's wait. Peacock's going to drop it on March 21st on the Peacock app to stream. She said, so when we break down Wicked, because she wants to do this with me, let's do it where everybody can go and enjoy this masterpiece of a movie on the Peacock app. So the week of March 21st, after that week, will be the 4th week of March. We will be breaking Wicked down and telling you all the great things of Wicked, all the Easter eggs, and everything in between. You're watching Instincts on the Boom Broadcasting. We'll see you next week as we talk more about what other TV shows made it and what got canceled. Instincts right here on Boom Broadcasting.